If this is working.
The Sportsman Bar and Restaurant is the best place in Bangkok to watch all the action on screen while enjoying a first-class menu of food and drinks. Combine that with pool tables, dartboards, football, golden tea, and you'll feel like you're right at home at the Sportsman.
Bangkok.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Asia Pool Challenge 2017. This is the final session of the tournament. This is Judgment Day. 8 cities, 122 players, 29 countries represented by expats from all over the world. One tournament, and at the end of it all, one champion. This is the Asia Pool Challenge. Bangkok are the defending champions. They've won this event 5 times out of 6. We are now here in their beautiful homeland of Bangkok, Thailand, at the Sportsman Bar and Restaurant inside Trendy on Sukhumvit Soi 13. This is your host Lawrence Lauriola from the Manila Patriots, and on board with me is David Henderson from the Bangkok Heat. Hi, David.
Hey, good afternoon there, Lorenz.
Yeah, nice to see you again. You know, you were on board last year, I understand.
Yeah. It's great to be back. I mean, it's a dream come true, really, for players here in Bangkok. We've got the best conditions probably we've ever seen in the APC this year, with the fine diamond table you can see before you. And we're in the live lounge.
Yeah, you can see on the screen now. These are the current team standings entering into the last round of the tournament. So Jakarta is leading with 90 frames. On second place is Manila at 88. And on third is Bangkok, 87. Singapore with 84. Seoul with 67. Ho Chi Minh with 59. And Phnom Penh with 58. So it's really close up there. There's only 2 frames away from number 1 and 1 frame away from number 2. It can go to anyone at this point.
Correct. We've seen so many turnarounds over the past 2 days already. So really, I mean, it's game on right now.
Before we start, I'd like to thank this year's primary event sponsors. Of course, the venue for this prestigious tournament, the Sportsman Bar and Restaurant, Asia Billiards, Hillary Bar, Hustlers Bar, and of course the Dungeon Pool Lounge in Jakarta. Special thanks also to the Mexican, The Game, Pizza Mania, and Asia Lighting. We are being streamed in select partner bars all over Asia. And thanks to Facebook Live and YouTube, now we're all over the world. I hope all of you are watching, and so hello to everyone out there. Please check out the tournament's official website, which is www.asiapoolchallenge.com for all the updated links and historical info. Check out also Fino Live Media for the YouTube channel. I understand that this is a better quality stream. You can view it on your big screen, big ass TVs back home. Thank you. And here we're going on to the game. We have Jeff Valencia representing Bangkok Heat playing against
Jeff Valencia.
Oh, it's Valencia. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's a Filipino.
Yes.
Yep. And he'll be playing against Singapore's Ferdinand C. Oh, sorry, Ferdinand C. Is Jeff Valencia and Ferdinand C. are both Filipino.
Right, I think so.
Yeah.
What
okay.
a surprise
Interesting, interesting matchup here. So it seems Ferdy, as he is called, is up to break. Looks like he's taking the second ball break, as most of the 8-ball players have been doing.
Okay, let's see what kind of split he can get. No, it's off the head, I believe.
Yeah, he hit the head, but
ball.
Interesting.
It's dry.
Okay, it's a dry break.
Jeff
so
is
now
first
Jeff
into bat.
Jeff is now into bat. It's his first appearance on the TV table, I understand.
That's correct. Jeff is
he's new in your team, huh?
Yeah, home school player. He moved to Bangkok about 2 years ago, I think, and he's been working really hard on his game, putting in the extra hours after work. He's a good addition, but then we've had to draft in a few extra players this year. We've had a few that have gone home, like Mao. Shout out to Mao from Japan. He's been big for the Bangkok team in the past few years. Representing Hustlers, Jeff's had a pretty good tournament so far. Very smooth, calculating player, exciting to watch. Yeah, he's earned his spot.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a big match. I've seen Ferdy play, and he is one of the better players in this tournament.
I mean, just generally and overall, and I said this last year, but the standards really gone up again.
Definitely, it's going up.
It's been great to see, and particularly say from your team, they've been really bringing the heat this year.
Yep, we're trying. We are a little stronger now, and we're more united in a sense.
That's great. That's good to hear as well.
But again, it's boiling down to this last frame. It can go either way. We can sometimes one little mistake, and you never know.
Okay. I like Ferdinand's pattern so far. He needs to take this one out now.
Ooh,
Come
ooh,
across
ooh.
the table.
He kind of hit that a little.
He's left himself with a tough cut already.
Yeah, on the 15. He's going for the 15.
That's right, and it is a slightly bigger pocket if he does play the 15, of course, because he's got the 8 to help it in.
Ooh, wow, it hit the point. Hit the point there.
Got the point, so Jeff back to bat.
All of you watching now, we'd like you to please like and share this link so you can share it with everyone. And thank you for watching. We're watching the Bangkok Heat now versus the Singapore Stingers. Two Filipino expats representing both cities. It's like I'm back home.
Yeah, tricky shot there. I could see Jeff was trying to make the 9, clear that pocket out the way, but it's not to be. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of back and forth in this frame. Ferdinand opts for a safe.
It's they're gonna be playing this tactically because in 8-ball, every time you don't want to run the rack unless you're sure you can run the rack, because leaving less of your balls on the table is actually an advantage for the other players, for the other player. Right. Looks like their shots are pretty off today. Perhaps it's the pressure coming into this last round.
Yeah.
Not to mention the TV.
The tension.
Yeah, this is being streamed to over 350,000 people. So that will bother you a little bit.
So much pride, so much on the line today, and Jakarta coming into this with their 2-game lead. Bangkok only 3 points behind as well. So if this match is all about whether, you know, in the long run, Bangkok can get a good win, their other team can get a good win. This is obviously from my point of view. You know, they stand a good chance of narrowing that gap and maybe winning the tournament.
Correct, yes.
Yesterday was very exciting. We had 12 zeros here and there.
I know. It was funny. We were talking about it earlier, and here we were playing Manila Jakarta, and coming into that round, we were number 1. So we were discussing, we were counting the games and the racks, because Jakarta was down 3, and then they won like 2-3 racks, so it went up even, and we were here counting like who will be top spot, and then someone comes over and says, oh, Bangkok just made 12-0. So now we're like, oh, so we're talking about top 2. And it turns out at the end of the day we ended up even with 58. So it's that close.
It's close once again. Singapore,
we hope to make
looking like the bridesmaids at the moment, just a little bit off the pace, but you know, they can keep fighting. They can get in that top 3 again.
So let's see if he can run this table now. It's pretty open, very straightforward. He's trying to get to the 4-ball because he knows that's the ball that he's going to have a hard time to get to. So he's going to take that out of the way and roll it forward for the 5. He can.
Right.
Yeah,
and
just
it,
a little
you could
roll,
almost say
just
it's
a
like
little touch.
A roadmap from here at the moment.
It is definitely a roadmap.
We've got the 4, the 1, the 5.
The 5, and then
I'd say 4, maybe even 4-5 one. We'll see.
Yeah,
3, 7,
so it depends
8.
where this ball. Then the 3, 7, and 8. It's over. This is probably the hardest shot based on the position, but making it look so easy. Now he wants to take the 3 ball on the side later. So he's going to hit the 5 in and then give himself a little angle just to get on to the 3. He'll want to be straight in on the 3 as much as possible, because that would ensure the 7 ball. Oh, I think he hit that too hard.
Okay, he played
amazing.
Pretty hard,
that
yeah.
was way, way, way off the mark. Now he just made it just a little harder for him. Now he has to change his pattern.
The adrenaline is
pumping
through
the
these players' veins.
Right, and then they're trying to get the cobwebs out first, from being on the table. So now he has to just. There you go.
Okay.
There he goes. I thought it was a sure thing, but that's how 8-ball is. That's what makes it exciting. You never know, really.
That's it, and just one doubt in a player's mind
can affect.
That's where the misses occur, really.
Yep. So now it's now Ferdy's turn.
Again, he's got a big pocket.
Yeah, he's got a big
One
pocket.
thing he has to watch out for, he doesn't want to flick the 8 if he plays
Yeah, he doesn't want to touch the 8 at all. He wants to go naturally. He just goes forward naturally to the 9. And then he can just draw this back a few feet, 2 feet maybe. Just don't rattle the ball. Nicely struck there.
Confident stroke.
Confident. And the 8-ball is just 3 inches away from
just
going
hanging
home.
To give Singapore.
There he is. There you have it. Singapore 2 takes first blood, draws first blood from the Bangkok Heat. So now we have Jeff Valencia breaking. It is
up by Anna today, and just want to give a shout out to the referees.
Yes, the lady referees. Actually, I was looking for someone earlier so that I could know exactly what her name is, because it would be nice. So at least now, thank you, you're here. Definitely.
I mean,
a shout out for
we're lucky
from everyone
this year that the referees are, regular players in the pool league.
Correct. And they're doing a magnificent job.
And yeah, very efficient at racking. Okay, so another dry break. I mean, 8-ball breaking can be so frustrating when you're just not breaking good on the day.
And if you open it all up and your opponent has his roadmap, then that's the worst.
You can change the break, side break.
Yeah, straight into from the middle, from the rail. Soft break even, the tactical players sometimes choose to do that.
Right. But like you said, at the
they want their opponent's brains to explode. You do a really soft break.
A lot of people think that the side break off
that was
2
off by a mile
is the most efficient, because you're more likely to get a ball down if you execute it cleanly. You can leave some clusters. So if you're confident with a tactical game, then try and leave some clusters, like we can see just here on the right hand side of the table.
He's doing a combination here, 2 to the 4.
Yeah, he's opened that up a little bit.
Yep.
Still maybe some work to do with the 10.
Yeah, he could shoot the 2 and run into the 7 just to push it out a little.
And cheats the pocket well.
Beautiful. That doesn't usually go in too, but he hit that with perfect pocket speed. Yeah. There he goes for the 1 ball. And the 3 ball next. The 7 goes in on the corner, and I think it even goes in on the side. But he does have enough angle to go uphill or draw it for the 7 on the side pocket. Drawing back into 2 rails.
Yeah, played that nicely with left-hand side.
Yep. He wanted to be a little straight in so he could go for the 5, but now he could draw for the 6. Wow, that hit the point.
Surprising miss there. And
wow.
Did he just rush it a little bit? Well,
yeah, maybe
Jeff
it's the
is
nerves,
a player
you know?
that he likes to flow. He doesn't want to be thinking too much and get too nervous about the shot. But then that's pool. The other thing can happen the other way round as well, and he didn't focus.
Yep. Totally agree. Okay. Ferdy now slowly 1 by 1 taking out his balls, but he still has a problem with that 12 ball there.
Correct, and the table is just almost open, just as 12.
Yeah, wow, just snuck by there. He does have a problem with the 12, but fortunately for him, it is blocking the 5 ball, so that ensures his chance, if ever he stops his run, that he will get back.
Correct. It's always just a nice little advantage just to leave your ball. You don't have to run out. You don't have to attack.
Yeah.
And that's the key to the best players in this tournament. They are not feeling pressure. They're making games. They're not putting pressure on themselves. They're playing two-way when they have to make a hard shot. And they can see their patterns. I mean, for example, here it's the classic routine: take out the balls on the top half of the table first. Work your way down.
Work your way down. So he may be able to shoot this 12 thinly if he. Yeah.
And checked it with side there to get a great shape.
Great shape. He may have to cue over the 6 ball, but it goes. It's wide enough. He can shoot it.
He can see it.
Placed. Now he's got to go 1-2 rails.
He can see it, and he's made it with
a
very
15 ball.
Very positive shot.
Perfect. Yeah.
Very
perfect shot. Oh, he's going up on the rail.
The difficulty is
maybe he'll move forward here.
Rail.
2 rails for this 8 on the side ball, on the side pocket rather.
Which
wow, nice shot there.
Well.
He can also take it on the corner, but he will take the side. He is a veteran 8-ball player. And he does it.
Takes it down.
Singapore. Taking their team out. Ferdy taking their team up 2-0 versus Bangkok 2. I see my wife and son are watching. I'd like to say hi. Hi, Belle, and hi, Drevin. It's his birthday. I'd like to greet him. An advanced happy 9th birthday. What do you want for your birthday? Text me. I love you so much, son. Do you have anyone you want to greet?
Yeah, well, I think that my dad back home's watching, so he's at the forefront of my mind at the moment. I always appreciate his support, and also my wife was here earlier, so send her all my love as well. And anyone else? I mean, everyone, Lorenz.
Yeah, everyone's
watching around the world.
They're all watching around the world. Let me run a list of the bars that we are being streamed live at. So over in Jakarta, we have the Aphrodite Restaurant and Bar. Of course, the Dungeon Pool Lounge. Everyone there, I love your pool lounge. The Feskinara Lounge, which I believe is above the Dungeon Pool Lounge, and Master Sports Bar. Over in Manila, shout out to sa mga Pinoy and foreigners and expats alike. Over at Handlebar, Heckle and Jekyll, How's That, Token Bar, which is owned by one of my players, James Jang, Appenzeller Alabang, and over at Angeles City, the Diamond Sports Bar, which is also owned by one of our players, Patrick McMillan, and Ponytails, also owned by Chris Harding. Another one of my players. Hello to everyone there. We are in the running, so keep your fingers crossed. Please pray as much as you want. We are almost there. And over in Seoul, Itaewon, we have Shenanigans, Bull and Barrel, Scrooge Pub, JR Pub, Sinbin Sports Bar, and Xanadu Club in Pyeongtaek. Over at Ho Chi Minh City, we have Dilo's Bar, Massey Pool Club, and Thus Bar. In Shanghai, we have Big Bamboo, Shed, and Grand Yard Cafe. In Singapore, we have the Public House. And if you notice, shooting here now is one of
Pontus Rees.
It's Pontus Rees, and he is one of the best players in your team. Is that right?
Correct. One of Sweden's finest. He was busy working yesterday. He's got his business, his own place, his bar in Bangkok. But today he's free, so he signed up, and it's good to see him back in the APC again as well.
Oh yeah. I remember him from a few years back, and he's the one that he played Mika Immonen too, right?
That year, the second year, I think Stuart
so.
played. I remember Stuart playing Mika.
Yeah, Stuart played Mika
that's
too.
Right. I think they had a game in Ball in Hand, which it's now defunct. So, but a shout out to the old Ball in Hand. I mean, they were one of the bars that really started off the pool scene community
Over
in
here,
Bangkok.
yeah.
And they've always had a good relationship with the other bars, particularly the Sportsman here. So, fitting that we should be seeing this final today up in Nana, trendy condominium.
Right. Ooh.
And
he missed 10 ball.
yeah.
Now coming in is
Sometimes it's the easy
shots that will get you. Yeah. Now coming in is Adrian Cheruau. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So Adrian is representing the Singapore Stingers. That doesn't feel good for me because I know that Saigon's playing Manila, but maybe that's the other Saigon, hopefully.
Okay.
Adrian, also a veteran here in the APC. Okay, must be very careful with all those balls close to his hand. Adrian, there seems to be no problem balls here. He can take this to the bank. Whoa, wow.
A little bit of a nervy stroke there, I would say, because
he just missed it by a few millimeters, and
he
can feel it
by the lack of pace. So
Correct.
He's a little bit out of shape again now, but if he cuts this in, he can get back in line.
He's pointing the 2 ball.
Okay.
Nice. Oh,
Which
he got
does,
better.
and a useful flick on the 3.
Yeah, but it's
Still not quite
the
out.
5 doesn't have a pocket right now. He may have to go for the 7, unless if he's lucky the 3 goes in, but it doesn't look like it. So he's taking this. He's gonna take the 7 ball. He got out of line there a little bit.
That's Brad's wife, Lat, shouting out over there in the bar behind us. Shout out to them too, because they just got married.
What a shot. They just got married. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Brad and Lat.
Yeah, I heard this. Someone is the loudest. Somebody mentioned is the loudest cheerer in Bangkok, but she's pregnant now. That's why
Correct.
she's not as loud as before.
She's been the
Is
team
that her? Is that
cheerleader.
her?
Yeah,
Ever
since
since?
year 1.
Yeah. Pretty soon this is going to become a cheering competition too.
Right. But
Because Shanghai had drums.
Less
They
kind of
just had
drunk
a
this
tom-tom.
year, though. The last time
They're more
we
focused.
had this in Bangkok, I think about 90% of the players were totally steaming.
Yeah, even in Manila.
That's the you know, the evolution of this tournament. You can see the difference. You know?
Or is it we're getting older and we can't hold our liquor anymore?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Ouch. So now Pontus back on the table. He didn't expect that, I'm sure, but Adrian there got out of line a bit, and he had to take a really thin shot on the 5.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you don't hit your right line in
Exactly.
2 or 3 shots time, it catches up with you, and that's what happened there.
Right.
You had to cinch it, pocket speed. Yep.
So he's gonna roll this above the table, 1 rail, 2 rails for the side, 14 on the side pocket, and then wow, well he put it in the perfect.
Talking about perfect line.
Perfect line, exactly, and then all he has to do is stop this ball there, and it's pretty much home free. He may even is he rolling it to the rail?
Yeah, very confident.
With very confident with a little right side spin, also, so that he can give himself an angle for the 8. Look at that. Masterful shots making. Bangkok now. Finally on the board. Pontus giving Bangkok the 1 point versus Singapore's 2. Okay, I hear Manila screaming in the background. I'm sure that's a good sign. It's either that or one of my players is super drunk and doesn't know what's going on. I see Sian Lim here again watching. Hello, Sian. So we have referee Anna racking.
Yep, and I said it last year, and I'll say it again. These racks are getting tighter and tighter. And I'm not just talking about the ball rackers.
Pontus Reese now. Off the break.
He usually hits it centre ball. Let's see what happens. Looking for a pop on the white.
That's right. Pontus opting to go for the head ball.
There we go. Loop bridge break. Yeah. There's a lot of action, but not a lot down. So once again, that
it's a dry.
Eludes the best breakers in Southeast Asia. No, the table really is fantastic. It's another step up for the Asia Pool Challenge.
Of course, these are diamond tables, my favorite tables.
Is it your favorite?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, especially this version, the black one, because this is a 1 slate table.
Do you get many of these in Manila?
Sorry?
In the Philippines, you have many diamonds?
We have a few, yeah. We have one in our pool hall. We have 2 in a friend's bar, Celu's bar, in Magallanes.
You're going to have to give me some pointers, I think, next time I go.
Do I need to?
Well, I can find one side.
Just make sure you contact me and we'll show you around.
Good man. Well, the word on the street is it's going to be back there next year. So
yes, it is going to be back there next year. It's confirmed. Exactly. And it's going to be hosted. It's going to be in one of the hotels of Resorts World. So there is a new hotel, and they have told us already that they would love the event there. Oh, Adrian getting too close to that side pocket. It's going to be big. Everyone's excited about Manila 2018, so we will do our best to make it even better than 2014.
Well, that was, again, one of my most memorable years. I played well that year. It was a little bit hot in the venue.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna. Yeah, because it was in the atrium.
It was still a great stage. Amazing,
that's why we're actually looking at the new hotel, which was bigger. It's even bigger than the hotel we had, the Eastern Grand, in I think back in Ho Chi Minh. So it's way better, bigger ballroom, high ceiling. We've got I think it's 4-star hotel, 4 or 5-star hotel in the heart of Manila.
Wow.
And right across it is an SM mall.
That will be a coup.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
So
well, also we will be
combo here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trendy combos. I'm getting confused, but anyhow, Pontus with a real chance to get his team back up level with Singapore in this match.
That's right. We're also going to be having a partnership for sure. The good news is, like the viewers to know, we're going to be partnering also with the godfather of pool, Puyat Sports, Mr. Puch Puyat. And what that means is, it implies that we are going to have Efren Mata Reyes and Django and his stable. They will be there in the tournament.
Well,
we'll try. Hopefully there's no conflict with
to see those gentlemen.
Tournament. In the last tournament in Manila, they were supposed to be there, but unfortunately there was a conflict in schedule. And if you remember, they gave a video message because they were out of the country. I think they were in America at that time.
Right.
They gave out a video message to all the participants in the APC. But if we can get them there during the event, you guys can even get to play them, have photos taken for sure, and
some
for sure it's
challenge
gonna be a
games.
challenge games. It's gonna be fun. Okay, nice shot there. He didn't, unfortunately, didn't get to break the 9, but he.
Efren was in Thailand not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a exhibition at Mega Break and sponsor Bong. He also put up a tournament.
Yeah, Mega Break is in Pattaya, right?
Correct.
Yeah, there are Pinoys there, I heard. Roland is from there? Is Roland from there? Garcia?
He is. Roland is now the one of the head honchos in Mega Break.
Yep.
They've got a great team over there.
I have to say, later tonight, after the tournament, we will have an exhibition. Sportsman Bar will be having an exhibition match between Johan Chua from the Philippines. He is ranked world number 32, 33, and he is an up-and-coming monster at this game. I've known him when he was a kid. I've seen him when he was a kid, and he just got better and better and better. And last night, he played Dodong, Arnel Dodong, what's his surname?
Yeah, Dodong, yeah. We know him as Arnel.
Yeah, he's the head coach of the Thai national team. And that was a great match. Johan beat him, and tonight there's a match between him and Johan and Roland. I think it's going to be a race to 13. Wow. The first jump shot I've seen that actually converted.
Okay.
Yeah, early in the day, everyone kept missing.
The other team playing for Bangkok.
Well, not on the TV table. For me
on the
personally,
TV table, correct.
The two attempts that I've seen all failed miserably.
Okay. Yeah, Ronnie stuck his jump in yesterday and won his game that way round. I mean, it was a new rule this year added in.
Yeah, we added
for the 8 ball, but I
year.
think it was a very good decision. It makes pool more exciting. Go airborne.
Correct.
I'm a jumps fan.
It increases the difficulty in the game also.
Yeah, and the physics. It's a physical
wow, look
game,
at that
isn't
deep
it?
screw there. Look at that shot.
Now we're seeing some ball.
Masterful draw. Yeah, exactly.
He's letting his arm out here.
So now he's thinking if he can break it. He's looking at the angle he wants to come out of the rail and how he wants to break it, because he does have.
And he's looked at both options, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got an angle off the 2 ball.
Looks like it's gonna be 2 rails.
Yeah, definitely. So the question is where the 4 ball will go and the cue ball. And he missed it.
Just misses it, and that is terrible news for Bangkok. Very unlucky, but you know, these breakouts are never guaranteed. You need a bit of luck, and obviously you've got to hit the cluster as well. For me, that's part of the fun of 8 ball. If you've just got open tables all the time, then you know, the game's not quite as exciting. You want a little bit of chess, a few problems to solve here and there.
Right. You know? So Adrian with ball in hand. Fortunately for Pontus,
now Adrian has the same.
Now has the same problem. He's got the 9 ball locked in. So now he's looking, but he does have a better chance at breaking them up because he does have ball in hand.
I mean, there's a little shot.
I think he will draw this.
I can think of, which is a very risky shot, and that's just to play the 9, stun your white so close to the opponent's object ball that they've got no pot.
There's a 1 minute shot clock, and Adrian calls for the extension. I would draw it into the 9 because even if he misses it, he still has the 12.
Right.
What a shot.
Very successful.
Very successful. Nice draw there. Going straight into the 9. So Adrian looking which is his exit angle here.
I'm thinking he's going to follow and come up behind the 4.
Yeah.
But
Manila
he completely took his eye off the pot there. That surprised me.
I'm surprised, very surprised that this has gone back and forth this many times. That's the beauty of 8 ball.
And I think, again, that the cluster can just play tricks on your mind. You make a great shot. After the great shot, you've got to focus even harder.
Exactly. It's the easy shots that'll get you. I joke around. It's like when you play a video game and you've got like this power bar, but you used up your power bar to shoot the hard shot and you make it, and you don't have enough power to shoot the easy shot.
Talking of power bar,
this is the guy with the power bar. Probably got the second life. He got a 1-up now.
Second life, but
a 1-up.
He
has to cue over the 9 ball.
And we call this Chinese, don't we? A slight Chinese snooker, a hampered ball.
Oh yeah.
But in Bangkok, it's just Chinese.
Yeah, that's the problem when he was jacked up over the 9. He would have to roll it a little more. He would eventually roll it a little more, and now it hit the 8 ball and put it slightly out of position. He may go for a bank here.
Another puzzle to solve.
He's looking for a bank shot here.
Is the bigger window.
Correct. He just called the side pocket. He's banking it now. Oh,
which he
wow.
fails to convert.
Doesn't convert. He left a shot for Adrian, but I'm not too sure he can. He's got to spin this really, really well to pass the 8.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at it from the camera,
It doesn't look like the top left.
Top left, right?
Top left, yeah, definitely.
I think he can get through that.
He can get through it. He could also overrun it, even if he hits the 8. Just as long as it doesn't hit. He's not putting top on it.
Oh,
Just,
here.
yeah, wow.
Well, it looks
He
like the
didn't
pressure
put
really been catching up with him.
So now Pontus will take this up on the lower right corner with a little follow to make sure he doesn't scratch. There you have it. Wow, that was Adrian's game to lose. So Pontus just evens up the score between the Bangkok Heat and the Singapore Stingers. Coming up next, we have Sian De Mahoney from Bangkok versus Al Gilbert Nang from Singapore.
Yeah, Kian.
I think Al Gilbert is also a Filipino. They look. I see the names. Adrian. Oh no, Adrian.
Yeah, I've played this.
Yeah, Adrian and Paul sound
before.
Filipino too.
Yeah. Al, another regular on the tour.
Sian.
Kian.
Oh, it's Kian.
Okay.
Kian.
Yeah.
That's why I need a guy from your side to come here. Exactly why.
Yeah, the Irish boxer.
Really?
He's teacher these days, like myself. A lot of us expats in Bangkok, and his game's really come up again this year. Very strong on the table. Physical fitness, you know, it does give you an edge.
An edge, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have a little anecdote for that. It's Manny Pacquiao. Of course, he must be one of the fittest persons in the planet, you know. And he plays pool. And back in the day when he used to play a lot of pool, he would play all night long in one side. You mentioned it, one side.
Okay, right.
And he would play all night long, and that's the way he will definitely beat you, because he can play for like 6 hours, 7 hours, and he'll still be the same. While you're
treading water.
Yeah, you're treading water already.
Yeah, that analogy with the battery is certainly very true.
All the pro players, most of them always go to the gym. Thorsten Homan is still here in Bangkok, and he goes to the gym regularly.
Correct.
The same with Ralph Suke, Mika Immonen.
Real gym rats, these Europeans.
They do, yeah, they do.
You know,
They
but on
want
the
to stay
counter
fit.
side of things, you got the Filipino pros, the street players we have here in Bangkok.
Who just eat.
They eat and sleep, you know, and they play and play and play, and that's it. I mean, it's not just about focus. How they keep their passion so intact to love this game, to love potting every ball is something else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure almost all the players here feel that love. They love the game so much. It's just that we just don't have the skills like they do. Maybe someday.
Skills like, well, it's just a typical juxtaposition of East versus West, really. You know, I'd consider the States more kind of Filipino style pool as opposed to the European style, but I mean, you just get to see that so clearly here in the expat championships.
Yeah, back in the States and in the Philippines, there's a lot of it is a money game. It's about the money game. I don't think in Europe they're more of the leagues, because they have really good leagues and they have clubs, and that's their culture. They do play money games, but not like the Americans and not like the Filipinos.
Right, and it's not a laugh and a joke in these money clubs, you know. So that's been Bangkok's strength for a while. We've got the Sportsman side of our team, and we've got the Hustlers side.
Oh, really? These people? Did you separate them that way, or did
Well,
you
no,
mix
just
them?
like the main two sponsors have like the majority of the players coming from these two bars.
Right, I
Just
can
like
imagine.
a certain player will naturally gravitate towards a certain place.
Yeah.
Like myself, I represent players. They're actually more Thai orientated bar.
Oh, so
they
it's
have
more
their own money
more.
games as well. It's more spit and sawdust. I like the kind of authentic pool.
Oh, okay.
But within kilometer radius from here, you can go on a bar crawl, and there's five of the best pool clubs in the country. Starting here with Sportsman, got Breakers, Sports Academy, also a very good club. My friend Rami, manager of Sports Academy. Then you cross over the bridge down into Hustlers. And
Yeah,
ending up with
Hustlers is
Players.
nice also, just like this Sportsman. Hustlers, I like. That was where we held the Super Singles for 2016, just a few days ago, which one of your very own, Rory McCarroll, won the event the second time. He's the first two-time champion in the APC Super Singles. And he's a finalist. He played against Freddie So, who was also one of the champions in the past. So it was very interesting, very exciting match to see. It was held at one of our sponsor bars, Hustlers. If ever you're there, look for Stuart Petman, a really cool guy.
And also Asia
I
Billiards.
saw him in the Philippines
Let's
also.
not forget Asia Billiards, because they're one of our sponsors this weekend. Monto, who runs Asia
Monto,
Billiards,
yes,
he's
I know
put up
Monto's
the team
great
shirts
guy.
again this year. So thank you so much, Monto. Amazing shirts.
Yeah,
Shirts
Monto's
for the
one
team,
cool cap.
shirts for the referee. If you ever want to order a cool pool shirt, he's the man to see. Apart from all the cues that he sells as well.
Asia Billiards and Hustlers are both located at Times Square, right? In the basement of Times Square.
That's correct.
Along, what's the road? What do you call your main road?
Sukhumvit Road.
Sukhumvit Road, yes.
The main bar in Thailand, and that's where we are, Sukhumvit Soi 13 right now.
And we
Only
are
lucky for some.
for sure we are being streamed there also. So hi to everyone there. The food is great. Both these places, Hustlers and Sportsman.
Correct. Full range.
Pretty happy, very, very happy with
of international foods
with
in
all the
Sportsman.
food here. Of course, I'm eating all the Thai food I can. I love spicy food.
I do too, but you're an expat for too long, you start to get stomach issues, let's say, over the years. But yeah, I had my English breakfast this morning. 10 out of 10.
Oh, we have Al Gilbert now using the
to the
bridge,
chef.
taking down the solids. He's got 4 more balls, but they're all out in the open. He can definitely clean this up. Nice slow roll there. Perfect position. Now just a touch of draw.
Yeah,
You better
sometimes
control.
8-ball, you just want to keep it simple. Not too much
Exactly.
side on your shots if you can.
Yeah.
Just tap it around, find the zone.
Find the angle, the correct angle. No. He may have to roll this a little forward off the rail. I'm not too sure he can stop that ball there. He'll probably roll it forward with a little top right spin.
Right.
Better be careful, because if he hits it too good, it's gonna run to the rail. Oh, even nicer.
He went the other
He went the
side.
other side.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that was
But that's gotta
easier
work.
to do.
He's
Yeah,
not
that's
on the
gonna-
rail. He's got good cueing here.
Yep. He's positioned to take this rack.
unbelievable. Well,
I saw his grip change at the last second.
Okay.
He was stroking it. That affected.
It's all about
just
stroke.
a little bit.
Any hesitation, tentative issue in your stroke.
Right, and you will pay for it. So now Kian making sure he hits this ball full and with enough. He's avoiding the scratch. Nice shot there. He goes straight down. He looks like he's straight in. If he has to go on to the right side of the 8 or the left side.
I mean, he's just got a tiny angle to play with if he chooses to punch through with left-hand side.
Yeah, he's looking at where the cue ball will go, because he doesn't want to be on the other side where the 6 ball is blocking the 8.
But he's drawing the shot. And it's an excellent shot.
Excellent shot. Did he make it? Yeah. He doesn't even have to worry about anything here. Just a little center ball, top draw. Even if he goes towards the pocket, he'll still shoot the 8. He'll still shoot the 6. All he has to do is focus on making this ball. The pressure is on here.
Yeah, this is a big point.
Well, you have it. Kian is successful in his run to bring Bangkok 1 point up over Singapore. Now he's breaking.
Fantastic. Very coolly played by Kian there for his out.
Excellent pocketing. But Gilbert made the mistake in the end there, and it was just a very small mistake.
Correct.
But that's how pool is. You get punished, even if it's that little. We have Kia now breaking. And referee Anna there, making sure the rack is perfect. If ever you're at Sportsman, look for Joe Veriato. He's the main guy here. He's sitting there in the stage, on the bleachers. His team set all this up. Amazing setup here. So we have Kian the Mahoney to break. Rack number 6 of this match, final match between Bangkok 2 and Singapore 2. Every rack counts, so nobody wants to make a mistake.
Okay, and yet again another chance. Try and get a ball down on the break. Try and get an advantage. Just like tennis, you want to serve and you want to keep the court. You want to keep the table.
Is using, I see a Predator break. Looks like it's one of the new Revo.
And he's made one this time, which that's good news.
Finally, somebody made that. Oh,
but it was the cue ball.
Not that good news for Gilbert. That's the good news.
So, Gilbert's last chance in the tournament this year to get another rack on the board, and it looks like
it was such a nice,
definitely
it was such a nice break.
Best choice to go for here with a 3 down near the bottom left-hand corner. So starting at the top, he's going to work his way down.
He wants to make up for the slight error there in the past rack.
Correct.
Hopefully he's shaking it off. Now he's going to take the 3 ball and go for the 6. Or no, now he can do the 4.
Yeah.
4 and then 6.
He's got options.
Yeah. He's making a pouty face there. He's really focused, concentrating on how he's gonna, which is he gonna go, because if he hits this 4 ball, it's gonna drive the cue ball away from the 6 and even a snooker, so he may go for the 1 next, or the 7.
But he's overplayed it a bit. So
yeah, he kind of overplayed it.
Immediately, plan B.
Plan B is the 7. But then he'd like to put some spin on that 7, and the problem is he now has to jack up over the 15 ball, and if you put English on that ball, it's gonna masse even just a little bit, and you don't know how it's gonna react. Let's see if he can pull it off. The easiest would be to draw it back.
Yep. Yeah, he speared it in confidently there.
Wow.
So
That's the level of play we have here in the APC, the Asia Pool Challenge. He'll now take the 6. Just making sure that the angle of exit will not hit the 1 ball at all. We'll clear the 10 and we'll go between the 10 and the 1 ball.
Right.
So that's all he has to make sure of.
Stretching over the table.
He's stretching though. There it goes. I think he overhit that.
Makes it look easy.
Did he hit it?
So
but he had a big window. He's
got his.
He got
ball.
it.
Yeah.
But this isn't an easy draw shot here, because he has to stun it into the rail and out with a little side spin or draw.
Correct. I mean, so
very
often
hard. You can
get
easily
stuck
miss
to
this.
the rail here. So
Yep.
often I see players.
And he wants it to go down a little because the 8 ball is almost in line with the 1. So he put a little side spin on that, right side spin. It's not enough.
He did. Well,
It's not enough because he didn't hit it hard enough.
but he's got a
but-
shot. He can make this.
He has a shot. And it's one of those things where you're thinking, don't scratch, because it's going to run into the rail and back into the side pocket. So
Okay.
he better put
He'll be
top
having a
spin on
ton
it.
of-
Yeah,
left
ton
hand
of.
side even.
Yeah, he has to. And he does it.
He plays
What
it
a great
exactly
shot!
that way.
What a great shot from Al Gilbert Nang,
Very
putting
nice
Singapore
game.
up, equalizing the
High
match.
quality match.
3-all now.
It's confirmation that things could not be tighter right now.
That's right. We have coming into the booth, I think someone from Singapore, you know him. And I'd like to thank David Henderson again from the Bangkok Heat for joining me. Thank you, and it's time for the festivities later. One of us will win. One of the 8 rather. Thanks, David.
Correct. Yeah, and thank you so much, Lorenz, as well. It's been a pleasure. Okay.
Coming in is Mike Phyllis from Singapore Stingers.
There you go,
Did I
Mike.
pronounce that right? Phyllis.
Yeah, Phyllis.
Phyllis. Phyllis. So hi, Mike.
Hi. Just been told by the people back home what a good job you've all been doing.
No, who said?
People watching back home.
Oh, really?
Getting text messages telling me that I've got to live up to a high standard.
Oh, no kidding. But now you have your chance. You can say hi to everyone there.
Okay, well, hi to everyone. I think people are watching in the public house. In the UK, I know there's some people watching.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone global this year.
It's gone
I think-
global. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the coverage is much better, though. I mean, it's very professional. I'm quite impressed.
I agree. I totally agree. So you.
Well,
Yeah.
and the standard of the pool as well.
Oh yeah,
Been
yeah,
very
yeah.
high this year.
Yep. Yesterday we had, I think, about 340,000 views.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's massive. I'm nervous now.
No, it's okay. There are no losers here in the commentary booth. So now we have Steven Joins versus Adrian Sia. Steven Joins from the Bangkok Heat now shooting. And Adrian Sia, he's Filipino, right?
No, he's Malaysian.
Not. Oh, he's Malaysian. Okay.
He used to play in the Malaysian national 10-pin bowling team, which is
10-pin bowling team.
Not really relevant for this sport, but
yeah. But it's 10. It's got 10 balls too.
I mean, exactly.
No, 10 pins rather. It's
10 pins,
called
1 ball. But
yeah, and 10-pin. Okay, I was thinking duck pin. so I'm like, okay, they have nationals for that. They go hand in hand. Billiards and bowling back in Manila,
Sure.
they're all in the same place.
Yeah,
Our pool hall we go to, which is Super Bowl in Makati Square, and our pool association is called Makati Pool Association, MAPA members. It's also where Django and all the Puyat stable, Efren, they hang out there every now and then. And, it's bowling and billiards. Is it that way in Singapore too? Does your bowling lane have a billiard room?
a little bit, but
Really?
people wouldn't go there to play billiards.
Yeah.
So we go
it's
to a
more of
special.
like a family.
You'd go
It's
to
like
pool
a family
halls to go
place,
and
pool
play
halls. Yeah.
billiards. Yeah.
Because you can't drink in the bowling lane. In Manila, you can.
You can't drink in most of the pool halls in Singapore.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So where do you drink?
Most
In
of
a
them
bar?
aren't licensed. So yeah. So you have to get drunk before you go or drunk after.
Oh, because the pool hall doesn't get a
Yeah,
license for
without
it.
license, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's better. Nobody will fight.
Yeah.
And they'll keep their bathrooms clean.
Exactly.
So we have Steven. There's a couple of balls there bunched up together. So this is difficult because if he makes this, he only has 2 balls left, and he won't be able to break him up, which is the situation we have now.
He's got a very unlucky roll there.
Yeah, he's got an unlucky roll. He can roll into this pack, try to make the 6 on the far corner, but that's like a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And if he misses, the 10 ball is there, so it's quite a bad situation for him. I don't see an immediate safety here because Adrian's.
No, I think you've called it right. He
Yeah.
needs to hit this and hope that ball rolls in the corner.
That's his chance of making to continuing his run. So let's see if he pulls it off. It's a very, very low percentage shot. And he's going to be giving away
Yeah.
a ball, definitely, because the stripes are all around, all over the table. There's nowhere to hide. But fortunately for Steven, the 15 does not have a clear pocket anywhere. It's right beside the 8 ball. So
I'd be surprised if Adrian pots too many here. I think he might leave his balls on the table, keep it nice
he
and
might
tight.
decide to leave it. He'll take the 10 and most likely go inside the pocket of the 4 and the 13. Exactly right there. That's the only way he can get a shot. He'll most likely want to take the 13 now and perhaps draw into the 15 ball, because that is, I see that's a better shot. He must draw into the 15 ball, hope, and be very, very careful not to knock the 8 into the side pocket. But
that's not what you want to do first
that's
game on
not
TV.
what you want to do. The good news with that is if he hits the 15 out, he will be in position for the 14 and the 12. Oh, he elected not to take it, and he's forced now to go for the 9 ball. But he may not have a chance anymore to get at the 10, the 15 rather. I don't know. My opinion, I think he missed his chance. He missed his chance there. So he's going to have a hard time. He's going to have to bank this. It is bankable. So now my contention with this, he was already in that pocket area where he had the problem.
Yeah.
And now he's out. So he has to get back there, and I don't see a way he can get there easily. So he should have taken that shot, my opinion.
I think if he was Filipino, he would have taken that shot. From what I've seen.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm sure there's a Filipino with his name somewhere. And no, he
That's
just
nice
missed the 9. He played safe there. Steven doesn't have a shot. He can see the 6. So now he has to think his way out of this. Again, it's still pretty safe for Steven because Adrian still has the 15 ball there.
Yeah, until that 15 moves.
Yeah,
Adrian
until that
can't get
15
out,
moves,
so
yeah. That's right. He could go aggressive in... I don't think he can see that. He's calling the lower right corner pocket. He's going to put some draw on it. Hopefully he gets out to the 5 if he makes it. But I don't think he can. No, there you go. Ran back into the cue ball. So now Adrian has another chance. He's kind of looking at that 15 and maybe he's wondering, can I bank that now? But I think he's a little too high up. He's got to be lower where the 8 ball is to be able to bank that a reverse bank on it.
So I think Steven could well find himself in trouble here.
Yeah.
I think this could be going safe again.
Definitely he can play safe. He can keep it on that side.
There we go.
Yep. He can keep it on that side. He's just rolling it. Oh, nice safety there. Simple. Also at the same time moving his 9 ball closer to a pocket, increasing the chances of
and
running later.
Steven has to hit this pretty hard
definitely.
because he has to make a cushion after hitting these balls.
Oh, right,
So-
right. And hopefully he hits the 15 out. He's going to kick into this 5 and 6. But the problem is even if he does kick into it, he's not going to get position for the 6 ball.
No.
He could if he perfectly done.
But it's not like in snooker. If it's snooker, then he just roll up to the green, leave it nice and safe. But
Oh, really?
having to hit-
I'm not familiar with
having
how
to hit a
the
cushion-
snooker
having to hit a
works.
cushion just makes this
So it's
that's
a good
very
shot. Yeah, he did not make the 5, but he hit the 6 first. But it still ended up favorable for him.
But now you like think he's going to move to 15.
He's got to make.
Try the white safe again.
See, I'm wondering if he can even carom the 15 off the 8. No, I think it's too close to the side, to the point.
Yeah, I think that's too tight.
And if one little miss, and he should bank it to the cross side, I think.
Yeah.
But he'll hit the 8 and it'll go in. So he can't shoot it, definitely. But he did take it out, and now. But he left a 6. Yeah.
That's a chance.
He could have hit that a little stronger and hit behind the 11. He was going in that direction already,
Yeah.
right?
No, absolutely. I mean, I think he worried too much about the 8,
He worried
making
too much
sure that he
about the
wasn't
8.
hitting
I
the
was
8.
like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I'm going to hit the 8, yeah. Let's see. So, of course, he's calling the 6 ball. He'll try to draw back into the 5 just to hit it a little bit, but I'm not too sure he can make it. Or even draw into the rail, and depending on his comfort level.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, he missed that, but even if he made it, he wouldn't have had the shot.
No,
Because the 5 does not go.
the 5 doesn't go in the same pocket.
Yeah,
so-
nope. He's got to do a cross bank shot. Maybe that's what he was looking at. It's like 50-50 for him. Tight match here, 3-all. We're halfway into this match between Bangkok Heat, the Bangkok Heat, and Singapore Stingers. Playing safe, but he ran short there. Again, he should
a
have
very
used
strange
that.
shot.
He should have used that 11. So he still gives Steven another shot at this. It is a little harder than earlier, so maybe he likes hard shots. You know.
I've seen this guy play a couple of times over the last 2 years,
And now he can
I
break the
think
5
he'll
too.
make this.
He can break the 5 too. Oh. Okay, that's nice. That's good. It's a good leave because the 14 and 13 now are locked up. So there's no pocket for the 14 and 13. So Adrian is at a disadvantage here. He's calling the 9 ball. He's looking how he's gonna get there. I would use. I can see only the 15 as the way to get there. Yep. Now he can't get there. This is very tough for Adrian.
Yeah,
I don't see him running this.
It looked like he just decided now was the time to clear the table, and then
Yeah,
he's out of position there.
I'm sure he didn't want to hit the 11. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if he can now use the 8 to put that in the middle.
Yeah. He'll play another save. He'll shoot the 11. Hopefully get an angle from the 15 to go into that 13, 14 cluster.
I mean,
He's not
straight in.
there. He's going on the wrong side. Wow, this is pretty tricky because he's gonna go. He can hit
Take
it.
the 15 past into the corner.
Yes, he can take the 15 into the corner and go to the side where the 8 is and kick off into the 14 and 13. But if he just puts a little extra draw on that, he can hit the 8 into the side pocket. So it's very tricky, you know. You know when your nerves are in, you end up hitting it one, a little extra.
Is he going back into the middle? No.
He's trying, yeah. Wow, nice, but he didn't
Oh,
make it. Had that ball gone in, he might not have hit that
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all. But it's now favorable for him because he just blocked the 6 ball.
Yeah, he's got quite lucky with the leave there.
Yeah. But you know, Steven can play a little. He makes this 5, and he can replace the 15 ball with. I just call it the replacement theory, where you know if that ball's bothering you, heck, just replace it.
Absolutely.
So if he can do that and then put the cue ball in a position where Adrian doesn't have a shot. Oh,
That's unlucky.
wow. That could be the match.
Yeah.
Right there.
Now it's just whether Adrian's nerves hold.
Yeah, so I wouldn't touch the 15 right now. I would just finish up that 13, 14 in their respective pockets and make the 15 your key ball. It's
So,
1, 2, 3 right there.
So in practice, you'd watch him make this 10 times out of 10.
Who?
Adrian. 10 times
I
out of
don't
10,
ha-
he'd run all 3 of these balls in the
Maybe,
back,
yeah. No, I
To
don't
do
know.
it on TV. And
To do
then
on TV is a little different. When you
in
see
a
him, it's so easy,
competition,
right?
yeah.
So now he's even checking it out, making sure. I would roll use the roll the 12, roll a little forward for the 14, and then even draw it back to the 15. It's a very big table.
I've heard these pockets are tighter than the ones in the
Oh,
main
definitely.
arena as well.
Definitely, slightly. I think he overran that
I
a
think
little.
he's overrun that.
Wow, you don't want to be that far away. A foot would have been enough.
Yeah.
So it's the nerves there, you know, being on the table, being the last match for him in this tournament, and you know, you have that extra push that you can't seem to control. You know, your muscles are tightening.
Yeah.
He got good
That's
there.
nice, though. He's got that back.
Yeah, he's got that back. He should just be very careful and make sure that he shoots it. That's all he has to do. Don't knock the 36 too hard. Just shoot it, because if the 6 goes in front of in between the 1 ball and the 8, then you're gonna probably look for a gun.
Yeah. I mean, that's the shot I'd play, which is why I'm on commentary, not on the table.
So just a stop shot there.
Nice finish.
Okay, Adrian puts Singapore up 1, breaks the tie versus Bangkok Heat. We'll see who's up to break now.
think Singapore's been breaking first, so it'll be Stephen breaking.
So Stephen is now up to break. Okay. There are the spectators inside the TV arena. You can see the pool hall over there in the back right. And there are 7 tables out there. Another diamond, I think, and more Brunswick tables.
Yeah. I think it's 1 diamond and 6 Brunswick.
6 Brunswick. And downstairs there are more Brunswicks, and they even have the 8-foot Brunswicks downstairs. So I think there's a total of 15. 15? Yeah. I'm not sure. I forgot how to count. So I've been away from school for quite a while. So we have, again, referee Anna. Somebody on the commentary said that he's just watching for referee Anna, so I'm sure this Thomas Lee. I'm not sure if he's the head referee before, but anyway.
I think the referees have been doing a great job as well.
Oh yeah. No broken bottles on other people's heads yet. No big major fights. No stabbings. Pretty fortunate this tournament we're having here. Nice break there from Adrian. 9 ball and 15 going in. So the stripes has a little advantage over the solids now that 2 of the balls are down, but you'd rather get the position, free open balls aside from.
Well, he's kept good white. White's in the middle of the table.
Right.
I mean,
so he has a lot of options. He can take the 5. He's making sure that, yes, he's taking the very smart shot here. As the table is still open, he can shoot the solid to make a stripe. Unfortunately, he blocked the he blocked the 13. Still workable. So he's going to take the 11 and then the 10. So the 10 will be the last chance for him to get to the 13. That's his last chance. So he has to have an angle. Yeah. He has to be up close to the 8 to even get a chance at it. So he has to roll this up to the middle of the table and then some. 2 1, but not that much. He's hit it too hard. That's what I was mentioning earlier about the window with the 8. Yeah. So he overran that quite a bit. Can he see the?
Can he get past the 8?
I think he can see it, but he can't shoot it. The 10. I think he can see it, but he can't make it. So maybe, I'm sure he's thinking, is it time to get the? So he's looking if he can bank it, but I don't think he can. The 3 is there. The 3 is in the way.
Oh, he's called it.
Yep, he's called it, but well, the angles here from the booth are way different from on the table.
Nope.
It's too close, yeah. There was, I don't think there was a real way. But now we have Adrian back on the table. 3 ball being a problem for him. He's looking at it, how he can shoot that. 4 ball on the side. 5 ball open. Really a matter of preference here.
So I think he'll leave the 4.
It's a 5
Adrian's
ball.
naturally a very defensive player, and that 4 ball's
He's
in the
really
way. He's a defensive player.
He's a defensive player.
So
I haven't seen him play much defense yet.
but that 4 ball's making it difficult, so he'll probably leave the 4 until later.
Yeah. So it's really just the 3 ball there now. That's his problem. He could throw it in after the 7 ball, but he'd have to get straight in on the 7 ball, which is 4 balls away. So now he has to use the bridge, which complicates things a little. He has a lot of options here. He can go a little up for the 6. He has the 1 on the side. I think he would have wanted the 1 on the side because he hit it pretty soft.
Yeah.
But now, since the 1's on the side, he'll have a difficult time getting on the 6 too, you know?
Yeah.
He's calling the side. So he may have to go 2, 3 rails for the 6. With right.
At least if he misses it, the white's going somewhere sensible. Oh, he's
Oh,
made
there.
it. He's
Nice,
made it.
nice. He made it. Oh, it's the angle is different. He's given himself a shot. It's a thin cut. Then off for the 4. Make sure it doesn't go behind the 8. Goes inside that little pocket between the 8 and the 4. Oh, he hit that hard because he wants to go for the 3. I think that's his chance for the 3 ball.
Is that what he's done?
Yeah, I think that is the way.
I don't like
You
that.
got
This
there.
is tough.
This is a very difficult shot. This is a very difficult shot.
And the good news is because of where the 4 is, he doesn't need to do much.
Doesn't
with
it,
the white.
yeah, it doesn't need to be. He just has to focus on making it. But it is too far. It did look very tight from our end, right? So now it's Steven's back. He has he still has the 13 there. So if it does go in and the 8 passes the 7, then this is going to be an easy 1, 2, 3 for Steven. The 8 does pass, so all he has to do is make this ball a 13. He's looking at the corner. It has a much bigger percentage of going in, but we can't see. I don't think it goes in. So he has no choice but the side pocket. And he has to draw it. He has to make sure he doesn't go behind the 4. I think it goes in the pocket.
It definitely goes in the middle. I can't
Yeah.
believe that it goes to the corner.
You know what he's looking? He's looking at kissing it off the 4, which I don't require.
That's what the people at home are tuned in to see, though.
He doesn't, yeah, but he doesn't need to do it. He better hit that in the middle. Okay, he just called his extension. We're only given 1 extension. 2 extensions per game, but you can only use 1 at a time.
He is. He's going off the 4, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I mean, if he makes
If
it,
it makes it, yes. If he makes it, then it's great for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it goes in regularly. You don't have to do anything. Hit
Wow.
that a little wide.
And if he had made it, he's not in
Yeah.
a good position for the 8, is he?
Yeah. That's what I was mentioning.
exactly,
That you
yeah,
don't wanna. You have to hit that under, and that's bad because if you hit it under, tendency is it will rattle. If you put a little draw on it, so he's gotta, stun it with the right perfect speed to miss the point. But he got the point, which is what your wife wants.
And that's it.
Okay. Adrian here with perfect line to
That's a
just
nice
stop
shot.
the ball. He can get it where the 11 is because the 8 ball passes, and you don't want to go closer and cue over the 4 ball. So, oh, he has the 7. I'm sorry, I was looking at the 11 at the 13. Hand me a drink now. There you go. He'll take the 4 ball on the corner. He's looking where. He can also shoot.
It's going in the middle.
He can also shoot it in the middle.
I assume he's going to use the opponent's ball to stop
Yeah,
the white.
he's gonna piss off Steven by knocking his ball. Using it
That's
as
a nice
stopper.
shot. That's a nice shot.
Nice touch there from Adrian. Oh, perfect. Nice shot there from Adrian.
Solid.
Bringing Singapore up 5-3.
I promised Adrian that if he won 2-0, I'd dedicate that win to his daughters. So can I just say hello to
Oh,
Adrian's
sure. No,
daughters?
go right ahead. Do you know their names?
I don't know their names.
Okay. I'm sure they're very proud of Daddy Adrian here.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have Frank Shimrock from Bangkok Heat versus Paul Francisco from the Singapore Stingers. And this Paul is Filipino.
Paul is Filipino.
Paul is Filipino.
And he's had a bit of a rough couple of days. He's not been playing the best.
Oh, yeah?
But, I mean, if he's on form, this will be exciting to watch.
All right.
He plays in the proper Filipino way, where the white runs all the way around the table, stops exactly where he wants.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah. I play like that, too. I play like that. It's like nice to watch.
Yeah, it's what you want to watch. It's
But then when you play on an ugly table with the bad rails, then you're... I can't say, yeah. You're... So Paul versus Frank. Yes, Paul actually has gone to and played in our tournament
Has he?
with Jesse and
okay.
him and Nomer.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Nomer is not with you now.
No.
I saw him. He was in Manila. I mean, he probably still is in Manila now, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he was spending a lot of time in Manila.
Yeah.
I don't know why
He was
didn't
there
make
for
the
a
trip.
few months.
Obviously,
I heard that he couldn't commit
yeah.
exactly on the day. So when they submitted the lineups,
Yeah.
since he was 50-50,
And I think
they
that's a
just gave
big
the
loss
slot
to the
some-
Singapore team.
Oh,
He's
definitely, that's a big
incredible
loss.
player.
Yes.
I mean,
Here we go, Frank. Going for the 7 ball. Oh, he's playing a safe.
played it safe.
It's still open.
Yeah, it's unusual on an open table to play safe.
Yeah. Sometimes you try to force the other guy to choose the wrong set of balls, you know? And if you don't have a shot really, then what can you do? It's pretty even. The table looks pretty even.
Yeah.
You can also do that so that your opponent, its brain will melt.
Yeah.
I was telling one of our friends here about how, I never realized back when I was playing 8-ball, I was just playing the regular way and I wasn't really running the patterns because I knew I couldn't run out, so I didn't really run most of the patterns. And I would knock all the other balls out. And I realized how important that the patterns were because the opponent I was playing, he was like a semi-pro. And after 3 or 4 times of me banging the balls, he just said, I'm getting so confused. And he couldn't win against me.
Okay.
He couldn't win against me. Apparently, that was his weakness. And he was getting so confused because he would finish his pattern, and then I would break it, and then he'd try to figure out another pattern, and then I'd break it, and then I'd keep breaking it, and,
Yeah.
eventually he got so tired. And I didn't know I was doing that. And then I realized, okay, yes, there are patterns. I don't do that because I know the balls change. I'll just do that when I get on the table.
No, absolutely.
But maybe he's that advanced. He likes looking at it,
Yes.
everywhere. It's funny. Paul Francisco there. He's in a good position. Can break out his... The 8 ball is the only problem. And that he can take the 10. 8 and 10.
Yeah. And that's the point. You could move to 10 now.
Yeah, we can move the 10 now. Because maybe the angle on the 11 would
yeah. Like you said, the 8 is then the only question is...
So, yeah, so he's probably going to try to draw into this 8. No, he pushed it forward.
He missed the 10.
Yeah, he missed the 10 and shot the 6. Wow. So Frank figuring out. It looks like he's using the new Predator Revo. Those are the black cues, the black shafts. Shout out to Karim Bilaj, if ever he's watching, from Predator. One really cool guy. One ball, maybe he'll try to break it. I'm not so sure if he'll try to. Okay, he successfully broke it, but he did not make the ball. So Paul's back.
That's quite an aggressive shot, I think.
Yeah, it was. But had he made that shot, would have worked out really well.
Yeah.
Because the 7 was there and he broke it out. So Paul's back on the table now, going for the 15. He's got the 14 down on the upper left corner. He'll knock out the 5. He will nudge that 5 out of the way, but if he's unfortunate, it'll hopefully doesn't go near the 8. Or he can shoot the 11 on the side pocket too. But yeah, it's up to his comfort level, which one he feels more like shooting. I think I would take the 14. No, he called the 11 on the side. And then draw back a little for the 14. Well, draw back a lot.
Nice.
Overcooked that. He overcooked that. So now like if he shot the 14 earlier, then you'd have a shot at it. Now he lost the chance to shoot it. So he's got to drift this to the left, stun it to the left, which is a difficult shot to make. You gotta hit right into the pocket or else it'll rattle out. Or draw back to where he is, which is like, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do that. Did he make it? Did he make it?
Not
Nope.
quite got there.
That's exactly the reason why I would have taken the 14
Absolutely.
first. Because then you'd have two options. You'd still have the 10 and the 14. No, you'd have the 10 and the 15 had you shot the 14. They would both be open. So
But the nice thing about watching these guys play, him and Ferdy and Abbott, is he's looking at how he can pot this ball still.
yeah, yes, exactly. He's thinking he can do it, and
Until he's ruled out all 6 pockets, he won't.
and he goes
won't
like,
be safe.
okay, there's no way. Then I'll play safe. Yeah, I don't see. He can still cut it in the corner. Really, he can still cut in the corner. It's makeable, but the white ball will go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you have to hit it with a lot of power
Yeah.
and speed to run the ball that far. But it is makeable.
I mean, I guess the other challenge is where would you put it safe anyway? There's a lot of balls there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's in Manila. That's what we call placing mayaman, because mayaman means rich guy.
Okay.
So it's like you're trying to play a safe. You could say safety rich guy. You know,
Okay.
it's a safety from a rich guy, because it's so bad that you're gonna lose your money. But since he's rich, you know, he's just giving the money away. So that's what we call placing mayaman, because you're just giving it away. You're giving your money away. Oop, he almost hit the bridge with that. You see him quickly remove it. That will be a foul if had the cue ball hit the bridge. Although it's not a foul had the bridge hit the lights.
Oh, is it not?
It's not a foul. Fortunately for him, the lights are really cool LED. It's like a flat LED light, isn't it? Yeah. So, ball here. Checking out.
I mean, I guess the question is, can
looking
he
down.
go over the 2?
Yeah. He said he's. I don't think so. It's
think
too
yeah.
close. He's gonna jump it.
That's what he's trying to do, go over the 2 and put it in the middle.
Yeah. To hit the 14. Wow, tricky shot here.
But having seen the one Pontus played a couple of frames ago,
Yeah, but
just
this
so
is. Oh, nice. He swerved it. Nice
clean.
shot.
Gone.
Oh. You can see they're all very tense. It's a tense match. Muscles are tightening a little. Frank now with open table. Five ball now. He can even kick the 8 out just a little bit and go for the after. I don't know if he'll do it. But again, he has to make the shot.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes instead of just shooting it and you're trying to make a kiss ball, a kiss shot, you're trying to carom off something, it divides your focus a little bit, you know. I'm sure there are pool players out there that are actually using hypnosis maybe to, you know, calm themselves down, you know. Because, you know, magic doesn't work. At least not anymore.
So he's called safe again.
Safety. Correct. He's playing a safe. Trying to put the white ball. He was pointing to where he wanted the white ball. He wanted it on the rail.
But he's left a shot on the 4
He's
here.
left a shot on the 4. So Frank here will be going for the 4 ball. I'm not sure the 5 ball passes, but there are a lot of pockets for the 5 ball. Oh, now he's in great position. He shouldn't take the 5. He should use the 2 to go to the 5, and the 5 can go on the upper left pocket, on the lower. Upper right pocket. So he could just hit the ball, stay where the 2 is, and fire it up into that line. He just has to stay where the 2 is. Let's see if he shouldn't cook this at all. He should just. He might overrun this.
He's hit that very hard. He obviously thinks it goes past.
It probably does go past. I don't think it does. No.
It does.
It doesn't pass. he, he, he could have just left it on the 2, right?
I agree with you.
Right?
Agree with you.
And the 5 ball is automatic into that straight ball, right into that upper right pocket.
And this is a tight shot.
It doesn't look like from our end, but he could make it. He can see. Oh, there you go. He can see better than we can.
Yeah.
Because I have to go to my optometrist. Okay, Frank is now gonna break the little short dry spell of Bangkok here. Okay, he made it. That puts Bangkok up by 1. Singapore leading 5-4 versus Bangkok. We're 3 racks away from the end of this TV session, and in a little bit the end of the tournament. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the results. There will be a little intermission because as they tally up the scores, we may have an exhibition match, I think.
Is the exhibition match shown live as well?
It should be. It should be. I think the exhibition match will be between the winner of the super singles, which is Rory, and Johan Chua.
Okay.
So that's what I understand. Frank checking the rack. Signaling Anna doing a great job at it. He's using I think a Predator breakthrough. Predator is very popular to the Bangkok people, Bangkok players. It is also in the Philippines.
That's a nice open break.
Yep, nice open break. He's, checking out the lay of the land. I think he'll be taking on the solids as the 3 ball is blocking the 13, giving the solids a better advantage against the stripes. The 6 ball goes in the side, so everything, it's an open table here. He just has to decide which balls he wants to shoot first. Nice shot on the 2. I believe he will take the 7 as his key ball. It'll be a 6-4-3 ideally. 6-4-3-7, but maybe it's too hard to get to the 4 ball now, so he's thinking if he should take the 7 now. It still could work, but he likes that to be the key ball because he wants to take the 8 into the side pocket. Little draw there to go for the 4 ball, but this is going to be very tricky for him because the 3 ball is blocked by the 12 ball and the 11. It is in the pocket, but he's got to be perfect on the rail for this. Just a little perfect on the rail. This is about speed and control. And he did not make it. And even if he did, well, it would be very, very dangerous. Yeah, we don't know.
With a 7, I assume.
Yeah. That's because he was jacked up on the cue.
Yeah.
And, you know, any slight little curve on it will massay the ball. And it does have an effect, even if it's ever so slightly. Okay. Ball here. Has a chance to eliminate some of his balls on the table. He still has the 13. The 3 ball there is a problem. It's blocking 3 of his balls. He's now took it. What an amazing shot there by Paul. He force followed it into the 3, into the 13 to take the 3 out of the equation. Now he's got an open table. The only problem is he has to jack up over the 13. He can roll this naturally. He can even shoot the 11 at an angle. He can roll the 12 for the 15. He can also shoot the 11 at an angle. Take the 14 next. Take the 14 next. And then the 11. 14, then the 12 rather. Oh. He missed. Yeah. He missed. That's because he had a ball there to affect his cueing. Sometimes it draws your eyes' attention. You know, you're addicted to the color orange. You know, some people have that. I forgot what the technical term was. Probably there's none. Oh, Frank Hiller missing the easy 7 ball. The pressure is building. So another chance for Paul. And this is very, very open. He's going to push it up 1 rail, and then, oh, he overran that. The 14, I'm sure he wanted it on the side. Definitely. Now he's out of line. And usually when you're out of line, if you make the ball, you get more out of line.
Absolutely.
And more out of line.
And it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, so you shouldn't play at all. You should just give up.
Yep. Just concede the frame.
Concede the frame. It's over. Forget about it. Just kidding. So he's going to take a thin cut on the 15. He lost the 14 there, but he still has a lot of balls on the table. What a shot there. He's going back to where he exactly wanted the 14. He's a little short, but it's good.
I mean, that's a good recovery, though.
Very good recovery. Now the ball is going to go away from the object ball. So if he wants to be fancy again, he's going to go 3 rails. He does have the 13 there, so that's his safety net. Just go to the middle of the table and he'll be fine. Oh, he played a touch shot, but it was going away and it's now pretty far. But very makeable. Yeah. He's very confident. He's very confident in his shots. Right, where it is.
Just the white would just roll
into natural position. Unless the nerves kick in and he rolls it behind the 8. It'll drift with the 8. Which is, it's going there. He opted to hit it a little harder, which is the better way to go, as opposed to softer. He's a little straight in here. There is a side pocket. He could just draw it back a little. He could go forward 2 rails, but I'm not so sure the angle will be there. Depends on how he hits it. There, it didn't go where he wanted, but fortunately for him, he's got the side pocket.
I can't believe he played that into the side.
No, I told you the angle he made wouldn't have gotten him in a good position on the 8. And true enough, it was going there. He overran it a little. I'm sure he wanted it more. Sorry, not overran. I don't know which angle he was looking at. He didn't put spin on it either. But since he's taking the side pocket, he should have taken the other side pocket.
Absolutely agree.
But nonetheless, he will take it, and I am confident he will finish it. Again, not that confident. On the other hand, I'm not that confident about it. I was just hoping, because him being Filipino, I wanted him to win,
absolutely.
take this. Of course, it'll help Manila Patriots get closer to Bangkok too.
Do we know what the update on the score is?
Not yet. We will know. It's going to be a surprise. Come back next year. No, I'm kidding. Don't come back next year. It'll be here, and maybe in less than an hour, maybe even 30 minutes, we will know. As soon as all the score sheets are in and it's tallied by our good scorekeeper, David Jordan, we will know. So Frank making extra sure of this shot. He will have to call an extension, because let's see if, well, the referee isn't calling anything. It's just in time. Oh, there goes the nerves again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And now into the same middle pocket.
Yep, so same middle pocket.
A little bit easier.
Paul Francisco from the Philippines, now representing the Singapore Stingers, will take Singapore up 6-4. We have the last match for this evening. From Bangkok Heat, we have Joe Veriato, a Filipino. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Joe. And he's a Filipino. He's going to be playing Haryadi Hadi from Singapore. I remember his nickname is Hadi, right?
Yeah, everyone calls him Hadi.
Hadi, right? Not Haryadi. Yeah, I remember Hadi. Excellent player. Joe's going to have a difficult time here. But being Filipino, you know, Joe has a slight advantage over Hadi, because, but only in speaking the language of Tagalog.
I think Joe
and Poole, I'm not so sure. And
I think Joe was in the top 2 for Bangkok last year. I think.
Was he?
I think so.
Oh. Sorry, that's wrong. That's not Joe Veriato. Joe Veriato is the manager of the pool bar. He's not Filipino at all. The name is so familiar. I'm sorry, Joe. Joe was in the top 2.
I didn't want to argue with you, but he doesn't look very Filipino.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I stand corrected. They both are bad in Filipino, in Tagalog. So Joe Veriato, the very accommodating Joe Veriato of the Sportsman Bar and Restaurant, my apologies, is going to be playing against Hadi. This is going to be a good match. Yes, Joe was in the top 2 of the Bangkok Heat. And was Hadi in the top 2? No.
No.
Who was your top 2? It was John and
John and Ferdy.
Yes, and Freddie. Oh, and Ferdinand. Yeah, Ferdy, of course.
So yeah, John did well. He came 4th in the Super Singles 2 days ago.
Right.
So unfortunately, he hasn't been on TV this weekend.
Yeah, you weren't on the TV too.
Yeah, he wasn't. Well, yeah.
But you came for? Who came for?
He came 4th in the Super Singles, John.
Yeah. We did show some of it.
Oh, okay.
We did show some of it. Our excellent cameramen were able to move the iPhone 7 into play, into the position. If I could pat myself on the back, you know, I would. So here's Joe. Home court advantage for him. Double home court.
Yeah.
Taking the 10 ball. Let's see if he has a secret arrangement with the diamond table.
You'd expect him to be quite good. If you've got 15 pool tables in your house, you should be quite good.
He's gonna be. He is. Unfortunately, he put the 5 ball in front of the 13. So there's gonna be a little tactical play here. You can expect a safety or 2. Joe doesn't even have a clear shot now. He can take the 9. He doesn't. I don't think he has a shot at anything. He should take the 9. That's the only shot he can make. But then the problem with that is that's the only way he could get to the 13. So he's got to do something else later. Nice shot there from Joe. He may be a little straight in on the 11. Depending on his preference, he can go forward or he can draw backwards. But he's got to stroke this really well.
Yeah.
Because the 15 and 14, you can go between the 15 and 14. Yeah, he didn't quite make it, but he has the 14. Oh, does he have the 14? It doesn't look it. Yeah, not from where I'm standing. I don't think he can see it at all. Yeah. No, it's too small. Unless he jumps the 14 into the pocket,
Yeah.
which won't happen. He's probably looking at taking the 5 out.
It looks like he
calling a
thinks he can
safety.
make it.
No, he's calling a safety. He's taking the 5. Okay,
And that's a nice shot.
that's a nice shot because now he can break the.
Break out the 13.
Yes,
He
exactly.
Covers the 6.
And you know he's assured that the 5 is there, and Adrian will have. Oh, Hadi will have to give control back to him. I see you guys are sponsored by Audi. Audi.
Yep.
Yeah. Back home it's Audi, America,
Audi,
Audi.
I'm still waiting for my free car, but
Oh, you are? I have it with me.
perfect.
They send it over.
Yeah.
It's quite small. It was like in a care package. Okay.
I think Audi have been very generous, both sponsoring the team to come over and then also the T-shirts.
What did they sponsor?
They sponsored the team to come over from Singapore, and then obviously the T-shirts, etc. Yeah, a big thank you to Audi.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Can they do that for us? But we're in Manila next year, so
Yeah, I'm sure Audi can sponsor you
us.
to get
They
to
can
Manila.
yeah, they'll give us cars to ride around so that we don't have to use Uber or Grab. This is very tactical here. Adi can't get to that 5 ball. And the advantage is on Joe because he can break away that 13 and he's got the 15 in the middle.
I think he could be thinking about breaking this up here.
That he should try into the rail and back. He did break it up.
I mean,
It could work in his favor
and if,
because the 13 doesn't go and the 5 does. So
and if the one
got
is
lucky
blocked,
there.
the one at the top as well.
if the 1 is blocking, then Joe can only hit the 14. He can make it with a bank shot, a kick shot rather. He can make it from the opposite rail. But wow. Some of the scores are out. Manila looks up by 393. We're up in the lead for now, but there are other games still. So we cannot really tell until it's all over. But it's just nice that they put it up there because now that the Bangkok people are watching, they'll probably get worried
Absolutely.
when they don't need to. They don't need to be. A little extra pressure there. To the untrained eye, it looks like we're winning.
Yeah, I mean Manila
And-
have come on so well this year.
Yep, we are. We're doing pretty well. But it will ball down the wire. It will go down the wire here. This match isn't over yet, so we don't even know how this will go. Okay, Hadi just missed the rail shot there.
And that's not where he wanted to leave the white.
Yep, that's not where he wanted to leave the white. Made it easier for Joe. He's looking at the exit angle of the cue ball because he wants the 13. He wants to free the 13 because he knows it's innocent. It had done no wrong. It was wrongly accused, and he wants to get him out of jail. He calls the 14. He hit that really hard, but unfortunately for him, he shot
And
one
he
of
snookered himself.
Yeah, he shot one of his opponent's balls and did not give any advantage for his 13. He did not free the 13,
No.
and he snookered himself. So that's
And that's about as bad a result as he could
the
have got.
worst result you could get. Now he's scratching his head. There is no angle from the top rail either because the 5 is there. He can go one rail. He can go 2 rails. He can go 2 rails. Oh, the 15 is there. He's gonna do a kick shot. Wow. Still, he's out. He did not entirely snooker himself. He was able to do a kick shot there. Now it's Hadi's turn. I think Hadi now has to shoot the 5 because fortunately for Joe, the 2 is not on. So he's forced to take the 5 ball over there. Oh, he's gonna play a safety. He's playing a safe. What a shot there. Oh. What a shot. He tried. Wow.
And it's still a good result.
Yeah, it's still not entirely bad, but Joe now has a chance to shoot the 8 ball. Just checking if you guys were tuned in, because I'm sure some of you are going, what? Did he just say that? Yeah, I said that. So now he's playing a safe. Not giving any advantage. Wow, this is going to be a chess match here. He's going to play another safety. Hadi does not want to move the cue ball up because the 515 is right by the side pocket. But I would try to put it behind the 1 after. But I don't see him looking at the 1. That's a nice basic safety there. But he did leave Joe a shot at the 15. But then after the 15, Jakarta up 99 now. Bangkok 94, Manila 93, but Bangkok is 4 now, so Bangkok could be 98. And this would put them up at 99 too. If the Jakarta match is So it may not be over yet. So there seems to be one more. He's still playing. Okay, we just got word from our official scorekeeper, David Jordan. Thank you, David. So there's still more points. This is going to break the 100 mark for sure. Great shot there from Hadi. Can he run into the 8 ball from the 5 ball now? Can he clear up? He just has to knock the 13 out of the way. Get enough position. Yeah, just draw it up to where the head ball is, a little higher. Maybe near the side pocket so he can draw into the 15 and out. Take the 15 out. 13 out. Then he has the 1 ball over here. He's gonna go 2 rails. It looks like he's...
It's a nice shot.
Oh, nice shot. He took out the 5. And now he's at the 1, which will have natural position to the right side of the 5 ball, which will give him an angle on the 8. So he's actually in a good shape here. Very good shape here. Okay, he's calling the 1 ball.
Yes. I mean, the 8 ball doesn't go down that well, though, does it?
No, it does not. I can see it from here. Definitely not. He does have to hit it. He has to hit the 13 or he has to hit the 8. A really good shot would be to go in between the 13 and the 8. But you have to be very careful. Look at that spin he put there. Made him miss.
Yeah.
So Joe can... Oh, Joe is in a good position here. He can see he can use the 15 to get perfect position on the 13. And the 13 goes. Just like that. He might even draw into the 8 just to push it off a little, which did not turn out well for him. He will be forced to take a bank on this. He is from Bangkok. A nice leave there, not giving Hadi a clear shot anywhere. But Hadi will play safe here.
Oh, yeah.
He'll use those 2 balls to block the path to the 8 until he gets a ball in hand.
Yeah, you'd like to think Joe would be in quite a bit of difficulty after this shot.
Yeah, true. Off the 1 into the rail and behind the 1 again and the 5.
Got a drink.
What a great shot there from Hadi. Joe is in a difficult situation here because a ball in hand pretty much ensures a win. So he must hit this ball, and he will not get enough position for it either. I don't want to be faced with a shot like this.
No.
No. You could actually kick it into the side, but then the white ball might track all the way into the corner.
Yeah.
So, pretty hard. especially with the extension. And if he's elected to take the 8 ball in the corner pocket, which will bring the white ball to the side pocket. Oh no, he's going for the
up and down the table.
Up and down. That's a good choice. Hopefully he hits it. Okay. Lucky for him, he hit it. And he went on the better side of the table, not giving Hadi a shot. But Hadi will just...
And this could go safe again.
Yeah, he's just going to push that 5 ball and leave the white ball behind the 1. Because even if he doesn't go behind the 1, Joe would still have a difficult shot. Definitely, that's the only shot I can see here. Miss the 1 ball, stick the white ball on the 1, like so. Did he make it? Did he get it though? I think it's not. I don't think it's enough. Joe can bank this. He wanted it like a millimeter or 2 more.
Yeah.
So for the 1 ball to block.
It
looks like he's massing.
Slightly.
Huh?
He's trying to bend it slightly around the ball.
Yep. He's gonna masse it around the ball. But you know he can keep the white ball on the lower left side of the table.
When he's letting the white one
he's
towards the 6, which is...
Nah. Oh my gosh. He's saying sorry. Joe just moved the 8 ball around and it landed on the 1 ball. But this is fairly easy.
I think the 1 still goes into the corner, the opposite side of the table.
Even if it doesn't, so it's a very easy safety for Hadi.
Looks like Joe's gone to hide in the other room now, embarrassed by that shot.
Yep, look at that. Now he's forcing Joe to take the... It's an easy safety. He didn't push the 5 ball close enough to the pocket, unfortunately. I think I heard referee Anna say that they are not touching. Joe's looking at that angle, but you know, if you're gonna hit the 8 ball, anything can happen. It'll go funny.
Yeah.
And you could scratch. You could shoot the 8 ball, sink the 8 ball unintentionally. And he has to call it. No call. So safety here is the key. Wow, what a nice shot.
Yeah, he's
beautiful shot. Well. That's the side of the table I was talking about. Beautiful shot there by Joe. Looks like he's from this place. Seems like this is his home.
He's certainly got the crowd on his side from the sounds of things.
Yeah. Although it's another easy safety here from Hadi. He can go around up to the side pocket near the 1 ball. Ooh. Or go up on the rail where the middle table is. Give Joe a hard time. Put the 1 ball in the middle of the table. Very good option there.
It's tight on the cushion, but...
Yeah. I'm not quite sure it makes the bank. I think it does. It's a clear way. There's a clear path to the bank on where the 5 ball is right now. So I think that should be the shot. And he has to be careful not to leave it.
Looks like the other Singapore team is lost to Manila. It's probably the end of Singapore's hopes, but
That's good. That puts us up at 101.
But yeah, good for Manila.
Okay, not a very good safety there from Joe. He left Hadi a shot at the 5 ball. I would have thought that he would have gone for broke, right? Right
yeah.
there. Because anyway, if he did shoot it that way, the white ball would be where it is now too.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a strong believer, if you've got a shot on the black, take the shot on the black.
okay.
So,
So how many followers do you have in your church? We still... We may still have another match. So here we are, just getting Bangkok a little edgy by showing them the scores when it's not yet done.
3 more sheets to come.
Okay, there are 3 more scores according to Dave. Let me see which ones. Let me try to assess
1 and 2,
a little.
table 1 and 2,
Oh, there's a Bangkok Seoul, and
and table 5.
what's the score here?
75 for Ho Chi Minh.
So the results are slowly coming in.
That's not good for Manila. So that means Manila is only 106.
And this needs to stop.
It's a very close match. So this, maybe Jakarta might have run away with this tournament. We're not so sure. We'll find out later. There are still 3 matches ongoing. Manila is poised for 2nd place, I think. What a shot there. You're adding that. Oh. And Adi takes 1 away from Bangkok. I think pretty soon, if Hadi isn't careful, he may be banned from Sportsman for life. You know. I wonder if he understands that.
So it looks like Jakarta 1 have just had a big win.
Oh yeah. I don't want to preempt it. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like Jakarta. So now the battle will be between Bangkok and Manila. Because Manila, I think we have a total of 106. Jakarta is at 108. Bangkok now is at 94. And since they're only 4 now, they're only going to make 99. I don't know if they have another game going on. If this is the only game left, then we could be. But again, you know, these scores are just indicative and they're not yet complete. There are matches unrecorded. Stay tuned, everyone. There will be an awarding also after. We will have an exhibition match also. That's going to be fun to watch. And later on tonight, there will be a match at the Sportsman Bar after the tournament. It's going to be Johan Bubuit Chua. He'll be playing against Roland Garcia. A race to 13. That's probably going to be a 8-ball clinic. I'm not sure if they're going to play 10-ball. They could play 10-ball, so it's going to be a 10-ball clinic. Singapore is close. They got 7. So you have. So Singapore will. It's either a 95 or 96 total. Last game on the TV table. Hadi slowly picking apart the table. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to have a shot anymore. He ran quite a bit short on that, but he still can shoot the 5 on the side pocket. But then he'll be running into the 10 ball and 8 ball, and you never know what's going to happen. He's taking the 5 there. He's got no choice. It's pretty risky. He may even accidentally hit the 13. He'll be running into the 13 and into the scratch. Let's see. Prayers are allowed in this tournament, so. What
a great shot.
What a great shot there with the spin to avoid the other balls. I'm not sure if the 3 ball goes through, but he can definitely shoot. He will definitely use the 4 ball to get position. The 8 has no pocket.
Yeah.
8 has no pocket. He can be forced to bank it, you know. And the 3 and the 3 and the 6 are in great position for banking the 8 ball.
Absolutely. It'd be a nice way to end the day as well, for him to bank the 8.
Oh yeah, that would be a great way to end this game. Calling his second and last extension for the evening. It's only 30 seconds. He's got 15 counting down, so he's got 45 seconds. Last thing you want, I've only seen 1 time foul in this match.
Okay.
Very nice. That was a nice idea there, knocking out the 10 so that he could have a pocket for the 8. Unfortunately, it didn't go as expected. He now has a super clean cut, super thin cut at the 3. I don't think the 6 can go in a bank shot. I'm sure he doesn't want to play a safe here. Joe still has a lot of balls on the table and very hard to hide. He doesn't want Joe to get the opportunity to make safeties against him also.
Absolutely.
So he's gonna go aggressive here. He chose to bank the 3 ball on that lower left corner on the screen. Nice try there. Fortunately, the 3 ended up near a pocket. So Joe has a chance to clear this. He's got all his balls on the table. So he's gonna look for a pattern, and they're all clear.
I mean, they're all nicely spread out. They're nicely spread out.
They're nicely spread out. Very, very doable. Slowly. I think he has to stretch over this. He's got to use the bridge now. He's going to draw back a little for the 10 or 11. He may go for the 10. The 11 is a perfect key ball. So perfect key ball, the 11. Is now going on to the, he should be taking the 14. Oh, Yeah, I wouldn't select that. But it is pretty open. There are so many. It's his comfort level. He's very comfortable shooting all these open balls. Now he has to take the 9 and then 14. And the 10 would be his key ball this time. Then 13 and 10. So I don't know if you can see that. There are many, many possible patterns. What would you do?
I think I'd take the 13 in the middle and then play the 10 down into the corner.
But those are your last balls, right? That should be your last balls because the 8 has no pocket. So the 10 should be the last. He should, well, he kind of went out of position. I would have gone for the 14, 13, 10. But now, since he overran the shot, he's got to take the 13 now. And he's forced to take the 10, and the 14 will be his key ball, which still works. Well, looks like it's perfect. Still works, still works.
And the nice thing is once he takes the 14 down into the corner,
right,
he's left
down the
straight
corner,
on the black.
and he's straight on the black. Exactly. That's he's gonna finish this. Nice. Look at that. Great shot there by Joe. All he has to do is keep the white ball where the 14 is right now, and it's over. Look at that.
That's a nice clearance.
It's like he owns the place. Oh, wait a minute, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Joe Veriato giving 1 point, giving Bangkok 5. Singapore winning this match 7-5. But again, this tournament is based on cumulative totals. And as we see in the current totals, unfinished, it looks like it's very close between Bangkok and Manila. But since Bangkok 5, Jakarta is at 108. I think they've effectively won. But Manila has 106. Manila has 106. 6, I think. 108. But, 101. Manila has 101. 101. Jakarta has 108.
Sorry, Graham,
and I think Bangkok, if this is the only game, 99. I think so. Wait, let me get that back. Is it up? Did they kill this? Well, our tech guy is now out. Anyway, let's see. The official tally is about to come out. Is my voice still running? Oh, okay. They're not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Oh, let me see. Hello, everyone. Hello? Testing the mic. It's probably still on. You can see Mark Dolgov there, over on the right of the screen. Okay, please stay tuned. We're gonna be out with the score shortly. Let's see. I don't want to preempt anything, so I'm gonna let Mike do it. Hey,
That's
thank
fine.
you.
I'll happily accidentally announce.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. See you in the party. We'll be watching the exhibition match, everything. Yep. And see you in Manila for sure, okay? Okay, they're gonna make announcements. So unofficially, I think it's Jakarta and then Manila and Bangkok. The top 3. There's still a match ongoing. There is still a Bangkok match going, so maybe... Is there still a Bangkok match going on? How come I see a 0?
Bangkok finished its other match a while ago, I think. Of what?
8.
That's the final? No. All you need to do is send that to me. I'll send it to all the other singles. You don't need it right now.
Yeah, people want to take pictures of it too.
So, is that the final? Is that all of it? So, coming in 8th is Shanghai Sharks with 51. Phnom Penh next on is 7th with 64. Ho Chi Minh is 4th with 73. Seoul Crushers, the Saigon Legends rather, was Ho Chi Minh. They're at 73. The Seoul Crushers are at 81. And the top 3, the Seoul Crushers is number 4. Bangkok is at number 3, is at 3rd place with 99. Oh, sorry, I missed Singapore. Singapore is on 4th place with 95. And Singapore Stingers rather, and the Bangkok Heat is at 3rd place with 99, and the Manila Patriots have snuck by, and we are at 101 at 2nd place. That leaves the Jakarta All-Stars with a total aggregate score of 108, taking away the championship from Bangkok for only the 2nd time. But it's pretty sweet because the last time Bangkok won, oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, it's still pretty sweet because Jakarta and Bangkok have the biggest rivalry, and now they just took it away from them. Congratulations to everybody here. Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone, our major sponsors. I'd like to thank also the organizers for making this a wonderful event. Mark Dogov, the forefathers of pool, Brian Pigot, and our sponsors, the Sportsman Bar and Restaurant, Asia Billiards, Hillary Bar, Hustlers Bar, and the Dungeon Pool Lounge in Jakarta. Special thanks also to the Mexican, the Game, Pizza Mania, and the Asia Lighting. It's a wonderful event. Please stay tuned for the awarding. We will be awarding in a few minutes. As you can see, we're clearing up the table. Mark Dolgov there handling, holding all the medals. There's Brian Pigot. I'm sure he's very happy because his team, the Jakarta All-Stars, have managed to break away from the pack and finish with 108 frames. I see there on the right Paul Gibson from the Ho Chi Minh, from the Saigon Legends. I'm Lawrence Loriola from the Manila Patriots. Thank you for tuning in. Please stay for the awarding. There will be challenge matches later that will be streamed. There's Michael Wong there holding the phone in the red. He's a great guy. He owns also a pool hall here and a billiard shop. Let me run that again. From 8th place is Shanghai Sharks. 7th place is the Phnom Penh Parrots. And the Saigon Legends at 6th place. And 5th place we have the Seoul Crushers. On 4th place, we have the Singapore Stingers. In 3rd place, we have the Bangkok Heat. In 2nd place, we have the Manila Patriots. And on 1st place, we have the new champion of the APC 2017, the Jakarta All-Stars. see all the medals back there. Courtesy of the APC. I'm standing in the back, hiding behind all these computers. It's a great time. Michael Wong there. Hey, Michael. Thank you. Yeah. So, you know. That's Michael Wong. Good friend Michael Wong there. You can see Rory over in the background. Rory McCarroll. The guy with the... Speaking to the guy in black behind Mark Dolgov. He is the Super Singles champion for 2016. Talking about how it's gonna go. Not loud enough. Oh, so. No, but can you hear me? Is it clear? Can you make? Yeah, you sure? Yesterday it wasn't good. Okay. So over in the corner there, you can see Jesse Cambosa walking over, the team organizer for the Manila Patriots. He's the manager, and I'm the assistant manager, head captain. We managed to sneak by once again to make a repeat of our second place win. Such a proud day for the Manila Patriots. All the work was done by Tim the Goose Gosnell. He was able to manage the team and get them all together. Wonderful job by the Goose. Co-captain of Tim is Adrian Pierce. Back there, you can see, taking the camera, that's Jason Pai. Jason! Come say hi. Here. The camera's on. The camera's here. Over here, over here. Oh, you can say hi, Jason. We're number 2, man. Yep. We're second place. Great job. Thank you. We did it. We did it. We did it.
We're getting there.
Yep, we're getting there. Next year, Manila. They better be ready. Great job. It's David walking in the back. There's David. I'm the one waving. I'm the one without the hair waving. Behind the MacBook pointing. My son would love this. I'm the one dabbing. I'm the one dabbing. There's Elwin. Hi, Elwin. Reach me out. Finally, they get to see us. It's really blurred, so that's pretty cool. There's Jason. There's Mark. Oh, they're taking pictures of it. Great job. Everyone, the organizers. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow. So please stay tuned also tonight. Remember, there's a match between Johan Chua versus Roland Garcia. Race to 13. It would most likely be a 10 ball. They'll be playing 10 ball tonight. So watch it. That's going to be a good match. You're going to learn a lot of things in the pool watching the experts play.
How many points did we lose by now?
7. Well, we're at the Manila Patriots, we were at 101, and Jakarta was at 108.
Bangkok,
99
you beat them by 2.
by 2.
Picture.
Yeah, please take a picture, send it to everyone. Yes, sure. I'd like to say hi again to my wife, Belle, and my lovely, loving son, Jevin. Happy advance happy birthday, happy 9th birthday. And to my lovely wife. I'll be home tomorrow. I miss you guys. Hi also to the Filipino pool players, to my fellow MAPA members. Kumusta kayo? Nag-second tayo. We made second place. And over to, oh, wow, the tech guys, thank you. Thanks. I'd like to say hi also to billarista.com people, everybody. Finally, you can see my pixelated face on, that's me, so if you see me out, you can just say hi. Please don't hit me. And hope you enjoyed it, all the matches that we showed. Thank you. There's co-captain Adrian Pierce beside Jason rather. And over here, right in front of me, walking, that's John Walker. He's the MC. He's the voice of the APC for 2017. He has a bar on Soy 15. It's called Club 15. So come on over. Hang out at Club 15. John busy over there. Thank you again to Sportsman Bar and Joe Veriato for taking good care of me, giving me food and drink when I need it. Come to the Sportsman Bar.
So we will have a get-together for the team at Argentina Steakhouse.
This is a very, oh, over there, look, that's Stuart Petman. There's Mr. Esteban Robles. Esteban Robles there. One of the owners of BetChris888.com. Please sign up and register. He's one of the Manila Patriots sponsors. Anyone all over the world can sign up. They accept credit cards. They're online gaming. Come, Esteban, come over here. That's Esteban Robles. Come, say here. Have a few words with us. And that's Esteban beside me. BetChris888.com is his company. Say a few things about BetChris for the viewing public.
All right, guys. First, thank you for the tournament. Thank you, Lawrence, for your beautiful voice.
Only my voice?
Well, and your
what about my ass?
And your coat. It looks nice too.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah, no man. BetChris is a gaming platform, and you know, anyone from anywhere can just sign up, go to the cashier, deposit, and play. You can play casino games, sports betting, any sport you can think of, horse racing, poker. And yeah, I mean, we're a very solid and recognized company worldwide, so I hope some people sign up and try it out.
You put the code word, the APC, or if somebody asks, you say you got it from the Asia Pool Challenge?
Well, do this. If you guys sign up, then tell customer service that you signed up through the APC, and we'll give you a bonus.
All right, that's great. So sign up now, guys. Thank you, Esteban,
Thank you. And I think I won this on the singles. I hope so.
I hope so too. We're second, man. Great job, great job. We did it. And who's the other one in the singles?
And go Manila, please. I hope we won too. I think we didn't, but we have a chance.
We're second. Yeah.
I already know
We still
that.
won, but we still won. That we won second.
We won second, okay. No. We didn't lose. We're first running up.
Oh, we're first. Runner up. Yeah. There's an image of the trophy back there. Sad to say we're not going to be bringing it home this year, but it will be in Manila next year. And hey,
With the backup support of
the back.
backup support of Hermano Esteban Robles. BetCris888.com. I put him on the spot. Sorry.
Let's not put him on the spot. For Manila 2018, that was Jesse Cambosa, the team manager of the Manila Patriots, and we're gearing up for Manila 2018, and hopefully BetCris888 will still be one of our well-loved sponsors.
Next year, we're going to be in Manila. We're going to be hosting the tournament, and definitely we're going to be sponsoring as well. And, well, I mean, come watch. We don't know where the venue is going to be yet, but
Yes.
we're going to sponsor. We're going to have promotions. Maybe we're going to have some betting. Who knows?
Yeah. You can check out the AsiaPoolChallenge.com for updates. We're going to be posting where and when every time we finalize anything. Over there, I see that's Mr. David Jordan. What is it? The official scorekeeper, technical David. Oh, David Jordan. Yeah, I've been saying that all night. The official scorer of the APC 2017. He did a magnificent job there, along with his team of referees. Everybody's doing well. To his left is John Walker, the voice of the APC 2017, and Stuart Petman, the owner of Hustlers Bar over at Times Square. Walking now to the booth is Mark Kilner. Hey Mark, how are you? The team manager of the Jakarta All-Stars with me here. I want to congratulate them for beating everyone.
Yeah.
Beating everyone, 108.
Yeah.
Wow, 108 frames.
Right, yeah, in fact, we were aiming for 100. We thought 100 would win it. But
Yeah.
Manila got 101, so our target was actually incorrect.
Yeah, lucky for you.
Yeah, we were proud that we got 108 and we've won this thing for the second time.
Yeah. You know what? Last year, Bangkok won with 102.
Yeah, that's right. So, but we thought 100 would win this year because there are stronger teams this year, right, including Manila.
Yep.
Singapore are always strong, and we thought that, with the increased competition, that the winning target would get down to 100, but in the end it was 102, the winning target. So we got 108, and we're so excited to have won, and this is the first time that Bangkok have lost in their home city in 3 times that it's been hosted here. Yeah. So,
Yeah, there's always a first time.
yeah. So now we're looking to defend it in your home city.
Challenge accepted. We're going to get there.
There were a few challenges between your teams and ours that involved some
Cheering.
cheering, cheering of the dollar variety, and so we're happy to have won. Yeah, a lot of preparation went into this, months of training and practice. So it's a highlight of the year for us.
Well, that's good. We only took 1 week. Yeah, right.
You'll need more.
3 days.
You'll need more.
Yeah, we'll probably schedule off another extra week in preparation for you guys coming over. Yeah, because clearly 1 week wasn't enough.
1 week was not enough, no. But you guys played really well. I mean, one of your teams beat us 9-3, and that was
Significant, very significant.
And our second team beat your team 8-4. So, as head-to-head, you're a frame ahead of us. And,
Oh, wow, interesting.
So you're the only team that actually got ahead of us in the head-to-head competition. But if you
Wow, that's
added up the
interesting.
scores of both teams,
Yeah, that's interesting. Of course, the Asia Pool Challenge format is based on accumulated frames won. So that's why Jakarta clearly left the pack behind by leading with 7 frames. That's practically one whole game.
It is. It's one team competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were fortunate actually that in the last round that we had a couple of teams that were down in the rankings, whereas the other teams that we were competing against, yourselves and Bangkok, had tough matches against Singapore. Presentation's about to start.
Yep, it's gonna, the award is over. That's John Walker.
The adjudicators we know the scores. When I say adjudicators, it's like drunk guys that limit food drunk and last night and so forth. So here we go, drum roll please. In 8th place with 51 points was Shanghai! And we ask the city organiser please. City organiser from Shanghai to come and collect those medals for their teams. Paul Gray, where are you, Paul? Don't be shy, Paul. You're going to be 5 for Paul, you're going to be 10 for Paul. I'll take 15 for Paul. Paul. Come in, Paul from Shanghai. Hey! No, you have to get a trophy.
Shanghai. That's James Jiang, the owner of Token Bar, trying to do his best on the drum. And that's the #1 drum.
With 64 points, was Phenomenal! Congratulations, guys. Well played. Great team. Great sports. Well played. Okay, here we go. Moving up. In 6th place, with 73 points, Ho Chi Minh!
Augustine Lee. Right there. Paul Gibson.
Same year that they own them. Good one. No tip for that.
That's Augustine Lee there.
Well done, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Here we go. In 5th place with 81 points was Seoul! Come on down!
Let's go! Paul Riddle.
Paul Riddle, your check rings here. Please hurry.
Beijing Seoul, Paul Riddle. Come on down.
So we have 1 million baht prize.
Oh, there's Mark.
I'll give you late today. No problem. Congratulations. Thank you once again. Well done. Well played, guys. Give a hand. Okay, we were up in 4 plays with 95 points. Singapore! Here we go. We're getting to the big money now. In 3rd place with 99 points was Bangkok! Come on now! Well done, guys. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. D. Thank you. Guys, you've got one more to go home with that, please. Wait. Easy. That's a combined days of 1,286. Right
we may be older.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please, drum roll! In 2nd place, with 101, it's Jesse from Manila! Well played, guys. Great competitors. Well played. That's all right.
Well played. No. Well played.
Big hand, big hand.
He's here. Jesse, medals. Okay,
John Clark, I'm just kidding.
Wait, on that one. Okay. Thank you.
Come on. I'll take a little.
Yes, you do a quick word quickly. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of my team.
He's gonna.
Can you give clap to the Manila Patriots? And I would like to acknowledge all the patience and hard works of my team captains and my assistant manager. How about a big hand for Team Gosno? Adrian Pierce, and my assistant manager Rose, who did the commentating. We would love to see you all in Manila in August 23, 2018.
Manila 2018. Everybody, check out AsiaPoolChallenge.com for the final venue and all the details for Manila 2018, APC 2018.
So, there's only 1 team left. Who could it be? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the winners of the APC 2017 is Jakarta! Oh, come on up, big team! Easy.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Let's hear it for the champion.
Congratulations, Jakarta! For winning! Second time. Do we have Brian Piggott for the trophy?
Brian Piggott, the fourth of the APC. Together with Mark Bangkok. Yep, they won one again. This is their second out of the 7 years of the APC. Yeah. Later. Jakarta.
Congratulations! Ladies and gentlemen, Jakarta will be releasing a CD later on this year, and as you can imagine, folks, Jakarta. Thank you guys, well done. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations once again.
Okay, that's the awarding. Jakarta, the champions of the 2017 Asia Pool Challenge. I'm walking. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, everybody. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Well
done, Brian. Yeah, really well done. Really well.
Thank you.
Good job. Take it up.
Thank you. Well done.
Sorry, excuse me. Good job there. Good night, everyone. Stay tuned for the next live streaming. This is Lawrence Loriolas from the Manila Patriots. Thank you.
The Sportsman Bar and Restaurant is the best place in Bangkok to watch all the action on screen while enjoying a first-class menu of food and drinks. Combine that with pool tables, dartboards, football, golden tea, and you'll feel like you're right at home at the Sportsman.